Flash memory card. Flash memory card are small solid state device widely used in portable devices. Some of the card are used within devices such as laptop, smartphone and GPS navigation system. Other card provide removable storage. For example, flash memory to use to store image capture from digital camera and then to transfer image to desktop and other computer. Flash memory is used in digital media player like iPod to store and play music and video files. USB drives. USB drives or flash drives are so compact that they can be transported on key ring. These drivers conveniently connect directly to a computer USB port to transfer files and can have capacity ranging from 1 GB to 256 GB with a broad price range to match. Due to their convenient size and large capacity, USB drives have famous and very popular option for transporting data and information between computers, especially device and the internet. Optical leaks. Today's optical leaks can hold 128 GB of data. That is the equivalent of millions of typewritten pages or medium-sized library, all on a single disk. Optical discs are very common with most software and many movies available on optical discs. In optical disc technology, a laser beam alters the surface of plastic or metallic discs to represent data, unlike hard disks which use magnetic charge to represent first and 1 second and 0 second. Optical discs used to reflected light. The 1 second and the 0 second are represented by the flat area called lens and bumpy areas called peaks on the disc surface. The disc is read by the optical disc drive using a laser that projects a tiny beam of light. On this area, the amount of reflected lights determine whether the area represented 1 or 0. Like hard disks, optical disks are huge track and sector to organize and store files, unlike concrete tracks and with safe sector used for hard disks. However, optical disks typically use a single track that spirals outward from the center of disks. This single track is divided into equal size sector. The most widely used optical discs CD, DVD and Blu-ray discs. Compact discs मतलब CD. For the first widely available optical format for PC users, typically CD drives use 700 MB of storage. Optical discs that store music are often CD. Digital versatile discs DVD are most standard optical discs in PC. DVD are very similar to CD except that typical DVD discs can store 4.7 GB, 7 times the capacity of CD. Optical discs that store movies and software are often DVD. DVD drives and CD drives look very similar. Blu-ray discs are the newest form of optical storage designed to store high definition video, which use the HD 720 and HD 1080 resolution discussed in chapter 6. The name Blu-ray comes from special blue color laser and read the discs that gives them typical capacity of 15 GB, 10 times of capacity of DVD. Optical discs that store high definition video and newest video games are Blu-ray discs. Read-only memory ROM. ROM discs are discs that cannot be written or erased by user. Optical discs that you buy in store, such as music, CD, DVD, movies, Blu-ray, video games, are often read-only. Write once. Discs can be written on once. After that, the discs can be read many times, but cannot be written on or erase. These disks are ideal for creating permanent archives such as CDR, often used for storing family photos, and DVD are often used to store home movies. Reliable rewritable RAM or random access memory disks are similar to write-once disks, except that the disk surface is not permanently altered when data is recorded. These changeable portable storage options are popular for storing and sharing audio, video, and large multimedia presentation. CD 700 MB, DVD 4.7 GB, Blu-ray 50 GB. One standard optical is current standard. High definition format, large capacity. Cloud storage. Recently, many applications that would have required installation on your computer to run have moved to the web, as we discussed in chapter 2. This is known as cloud computing, where the internet acts as a cloud of servers that supply application to client as a service rather than a product. Additionally, this server provide cloud storage, also known as online storage. If you have used Google Suites to create a word processing document or a spreadsheet, you have already used cloud computing. These service providers servers run the application and your computer display result. The application and data can be accessed from any internet ready device. This means that even device with the little storage memory or processing power, such as a smartphone, can run the same powerful application and desktop computer. The benefits to the arrangement are numerous. Maintenance. The cloud service will take care of disk defragmentation. What is that, brother? Defragmentation, backup, encryption, and security. Hardware hardware upgrades. The cloud service will never run out of disk space and can replace failed hard disks without interruption to the users. File sharing and collaboration. Users can share documents, spreadsheets, and files with others from anywhere with internet connection. Of course, there are some disadvantages of cloud storage. Access speed. The data transfer rate is dependent upon the speed of your internet connection, which most likely is not as fast as user internal network. File security. Users are dependent upon the cloud service security procedures, which may not be as effective as your own. There are numerous websites that provide cloud storage service. Dropbox, www.dropbox.com, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, Amazon.com Cloud, WeTransfer, GeoCloud, making it for you cloud storage in one page. Mass storage devices. It is natural to think of secondary storage media and devices as they related to us as individuals. It may not be as obvious how important these matters are to organization. Mass storage refers to the tremendous amount of secondary storage required by large organizations. Mass storage devices are specialized high-capacity secondary storage devices designed to meet organizational demand for data store. This mass storage solution allow large corporations and institutions to centralize their maintenance and security of data, thereby reducing cost and personnel. Enterprise storage system. Most large organizations have established a strategy called an enterprise storage system to promote efficient and safe use of data across the network within their organization. Some of the mass storage devices that support this strategy: file server read system, organizational network, organizational cloud storage, network addition storage. जो जो कच्चा है वो रस्सी में है और जो जो सूखे है यहाँ पे है. Storage area network. A recent mass storage deployment is store area network (SAN) system.
कहाँ है? कहाँ ये पैर ना उल्टा पुल्टा करके फेंक दे रहा था रे? सूखा जगह में जाकर रख दे रहा था जो.
A recent mass storage deployment is storage area network (SAN) system. SAN is an architecture to link remote computer storage devices such as enterprise storage system to computers such that the devices are available as locally attached drives. In SAN system, the user's computer provide the file system for storing data, but the SAN provide the disk spacing for data. The key of SAN is a high-speed network connecting individual computer to mass storage device. Special file system prevents simultaneous users from interfacing with each other. SAN provide the ability to house data in remote location and still allow efficient and secure access. Careers in IT, disaster recovery specialist. Now that you have been learned about the secondary storage of a computer system, it is a time to look the employment opportunities available in domain. If you are acquired necessary skill to detail video, you can become disaster recovery specialist. Disaster recovery specialists are responsible for recovering system and data cases when the data is essentially lost, when the technical fault offers large scale innovation, a part of other responsibilities. They create plans to prepare for quickly mitigate such disasters. A crucial part of their job to ensure there are enough storage devices installed in a company that continuously backup company and store security. Important skills required become disaster recovery. Having familiarity to disaster recovery planning, expect technical accept knowledge of creating IT disaster recovery document, knowledge of risk assessment and planning exercise. A look to the future. Next generation storage. Would you like more storage on your smartphone or tablet? Store your phone and videos. Do you use cloud storage service to save your file? Have you ever wondered how much service can store so much information? The answer is simple. They keep adding hard drives. Magnetic storage method are the most common technology for hard drive. The demand for larger, cheaper storage is ever increasing, and researchers are exploring new aesthetic methods to store your data. In the future, your phone photo may be stored using heat, laser, or even DNA. In traditional hard disks, magnetic field write data's particular area or hard disk by flipping the magnetic charge to represent a single bit. The area to be charged must be far enough apart so that when one bit is written, the magnetic field does not leak over the neighboring area. Similarly, charge then heat assisting magnetic repelling, a technology being investigated by hard drive manufacturer syndicate. फ्यूचर हम फ्यूचर तक बचेंगे नहीं तो देखिए क्या है. Communication and network. Why should you read this chapter? Communication and network are the backbone of nearly every aspect of modern digital life. In the future, telepresence, the ability of fully experience the reality of different places without actually being there, will be commonplace. For example, doctor will routinely perform surgery on patients located halfway around the world. This chapter covers the things you need to know to be prepared for this ever-changing digital world, including learning about coaxial and fiber optic cables, so you can make smart decisions about home internet connection. Using your digital device is smarter and safer way to understanding Wi-Fi, satellite, and Bluetooth, becoming a digital road warrior using 4G and 5G network. GPS. Communication channel, transmit data via telephone lines, coaxial cable, microwave and satellite. Connectivity, provide in immense capacity to stay connected at all corners in office of house. Connection devices, convert analog and digital signal, modern DSL cable, satellite and cellular phones provide connection. Competence, explain connectivity, the wireless regulation and communication system, describe physical and wireless communication channel, differentiate between connection device and service, include dial-up, DSL cable, satellite and satellite. Describe data transmit factor including bandwidth and protocol, define network and key network technology including network interface card and network operating system. Explain different types of network including local, home, wireless, operational, metropolitan and wide area network. Elaborate open network architecture, suggest topology and strategies. Explain the organizational issue related internet technologies and network security. Network, connect computers, interact, internet and exchange, connect organization. Ganpati is working on a software development project and often has shared. Ganpati is working on a software development project and often has to share his sleep screen with his manager. Vaishali is for available, but there is no one problem. Both sit in different locations. Ganpat has been sharing his screen using print screen option, which is time consuming. Vaishali tells him to use one of the easily available software like TeamViewer, Benedix and Join Tasking. Vaishali's advice, information sharing between two has generally improved. This is a clear example of wireless resolution and it bases a consent channel. Communication. Computer communication is the process of sharing data, program and information between two or more computers. We have discussed numerous applications that depend on the communication system, including email, provide a fast, efficient alternative to traditional mail by sending and receiving electronic document. Texting, provide very efficient direct text communication between individuals using short electronic message. Video conferencing, provide a low-cost alternative to long distance telephone call using electronic voice and video delivery. In this chapter, we will focus on the communication system that support this and many other applications, such as power, flexibility of out communication system have expanded. Technologies development of the network that support this system has become increasingly critical and complex. The network technology that handle our circular business and internet communication come in many different forms: satellite, broadcast, tower, telephone lines, even buried cables. Fiber optic carry our telephone messages, email, and text messages. This different network must to be available efficiently and effectively, integrate with each other. Connectivity, wireless regulation, and communication system are key concept and technology for 21st century. Connectivity is a concept related to using computer network to link people or resources. For example, connectivity means that you can connect your personal computer to other computer and information source almost anywhere. With this connection, you are linked to large number of computers and and the internet. This include hundreds of thousands of the web servers and their